Good morning. I'm Shane Baden, principal at Gordonsville High School. I'd like to welcome you to the Gordonsville High School Awards Scholarship Day. Normally on this day, we have the student body gathered in the gym to present these scholarships to our seniors. Presenters of these scholarships are normally with us to present these scholarships to the students. But due to the current situation of COVID-19, each group or individuals has been contacted by Gordonsville High School of the scholarship recipient. Throughout the school year, various scholarships applications are made available for our seniors. Those scholarships may have requirements such as certain GPAs, certain majors, certain volunteer hours, and other criteria to go along with the receiving of that scholarship. It is left up to the seniors to get these scholarship applications, complete them, and return them to the guidance office. We want to thank the many colleges, businesses, and community members who make these scholarships available to our seniors. At this time, I will turn the program over to our guidance counselor, Ms. Chandra Gillen.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Chandra Gillen, and I'm the school counselor here at Gordonsville High School. This is one of the most important days of the year to our seniors and to our guidance department. It's something that they work hard towards all throughout their high school, and especially their senior year working on these scholarship applications. I want to personally thank all of the schools and the businesses and all of the organizations that offer these scholarship opportunities for our students, because this is what enables many of our students to go on and further their education. So thank you for that. I also want to thank all of the parents for their support during this time, and to thank all of the kids for all that they've done. We really miss seeing you all here, and we hope to honor you today with these scholarships. I also want to thank our principals, our teachers, and my assistant, Ms. Jayra Haley, for all the work that she puts in with this as well. Some of the scholarships that we're going to name today have disclosed the amount of the scholarship, so I will say that. And some of them have chosen not to disclose the amount, but they will contact the recipients and let them know further information on how to receive the money that they are being awarded today. So without further ado, I will read the list of the scholarships that have been provided to Gordonsville High School. First off, Tennessee Technological University has many of our students attend there, and they've offered several scholarships this year. The first scholarship is awarded to Kobe Adams. He received the Vice President's Residential Life Grant and the High Flyer Scholarship at values of over $4,000. Congratulations, Kobe. Next is Miss Allie Bryant. She received the Renaissance Engineer Scholarship and the High Flyer Scholarship, valued at over $7,000. Next is Miss Sabrina Fan, who received the Golden Opportunity Grant. Jacob Lambert also received the Golden Opportunity Grant. Miss Casey Malone received the Golden Opportunity Grant and the Tommy Burks Memorial Endowed Scholarship for Nursing in the amount of over $500. Mr. Braden Messerschmidt was awarded a scholarship by the music department valued at over $6,000. Mr. Carson Pope received the Music Residence Hall Award, the Renaissance Engineer Scholarship, a music scholarship, and the High Flyer Scholarship, valued at over $7,900. And finally, for TTU, Morgan Valentine received the Golden Opportunity Grant as well. Congratulations to all of the students who received scholarships for Tennessee Technological University. Next, we want to recognize Mr. Colin Howe, who will be attending Bryant College. They have offered him a scholarship valued at $1,500. Next, we have Miss Allie Bryant, who will be attending Columbia University in New York City. They have offered her scholarships in the amount of over $122,000. Congratulations, Allie. We would also like to recognize those students who are sacrificing by going into the armed forces to serve our country. That is something that's always very special to us, to have various members of the military come in and recognize these young gentlemen and young ladies. And so it's a great honor that I get to do that today. We are very proud of you for enlisting in these military organizations. First, we want to recognize Mr. Corey Hutcherson, who is joining the Air Force. Thank you, Corey. Next, we have Mr. Tyler Bivens, who is joining the Army. Thank you, Tyler. And next, we have Mr. Jalen Brown and Mr. Trace Turnier, who are both joining the Army National Guard. Thank you to Jalen and to Trace. Next, I want to recognize the students who are eligible for our lottery scholarships. That will include Tennessee Promise, which allows students to attend a community college or a Tennessee Technological School for 2 years completely free of charge. That will also include our Hope Scholarships. And for the Hope Scholarships, I will just be recognizing those students who have already achieved a 21 plus on the ACT because we can't do the ones that have the GPA until the school year is final. But you will be hearing from the Tennessee Student Assistance Corporation if you fall into that category. And then we will also be recognizing those students who will be receiving the Wilder-Naifith Technical Schools grant, and they can attend one of the TCAT centers free of charge. First, I will recognize the students who are eligible for Tennessee Promise. Mr. Colby Adams, Miss Allie Bryant, Miss Samantha Carrick, Mr. Nicholas Chaffin, Miss Kelsey Chapman, Miss Trinity Davis, Miss Sabrina Fan, Miss Summer Gardner, Miss Abigail Gotchkoff, Miss Hannah Hauser, Miss Sydney Haley, Mr. Matthew Jones, Miss Tally Kelly, Mr. Justin Key, Mr. Jacob Lambert, Miss Casey Malone, Mr. William Massey, Mr. Braden Messerschmidt, Miss Adelise Nicholas, Miss Haley Piot, Mr. Carson Pope, Miss Taylor Poston, Miss Trinity Potts, Mr. Trenton Shores, Miss Morgan Valentine, Miss Brooklyn Albritton, Miss Katie Bailey, Miss Emily Bain, Miss Olivia Barrett, Miss Kaylee Barrett, Mr. Seth Bingham, Miss Molly Bingham, Mr. Kevin Bowles, Miss Skylar Brock, Mr. Jalen Brown, Miss April Brown, Mr. John Butler, Mr. Joseph Cash, Mr. Hunter Clemens, Miss Maddie Condit, Mr. Leighton Cripps, Mr. Harrison Davis, Mr. Eric Davis, Miss Chloe Filkins, Miss Adriana Flanagan, Miss Madison Garcia, Mr. Lucas Green, Mr. Justin Hancock, Miss Charlize Hawthorne, Mr. Colin Howe, Mr. Kobe Jones, Miss Ayla Manor, Miss Taylor Overstreet, Miss Bailey Owensby, Miss Meredith Fan, Miss Allison Richmond, Mr. Gabe Schleihoff, Miss Linda Toole, Miss Colette Turner, Mr. Mason Ward, and finally, Mr. Skyshin Washer. Those are all of our students who have completed the necessary requirements up to this point for Tennessee Promise. Next, I will be recognizing students that have achieved the Hope Scholarship with a 21 plus on their ACT. Miss Tally Kelly, Mr. Lucas Green, Miss Adriana Flanagan, Hope with Aspire, Miss Addie Nicholas, Mr. Braden Messerschmidt, Hope with Aspire, Miss Emily Bain, Hope with Aspire, Mr. Mason Ward, Miss Meredith Fan, Miss April Brown, Hope with Aspire, Mr. Harrison Davis, Miss Sabrina Fan, Hope with Aspire, Mr. Josh Lane, Hope with Aspire, Miss Colette Turner, Miss Casey Malone, Hope with Aspire, Miss Summer Gardner, Mr. Matthew Jones, Miss Trinity Potts, Hope with Aspire, Mr. Jacob Lambert, Miss Trinity Davis, Miss Samantha Carrick, Hope with Aspire, Miss Charlize Hawthorne, Mr. Justin Hancock, Hope with Aspire, Miss Skylar Brock, Hope with Aspire, Miss Olivia Barrett, Miss Sydney Haley, Miss Ayla Maynor, Miss Morgan Valentine, Mr. Nick Chaffin, Mr. Carson Pope, Mr. Colby Adams, and Miss Allie Bryant, Nedmit Warder Scholar. Finally, I will recognize the Lottery Scholarship Wilder-Nathan Technical Grant recipients, Miss Brooklyn Albritton and Mr. Brady Barkley. Next, I will go into the local scholarships that have been awarded for our area. It is my honor to award the Chad's Run Scholarship in the amount of $750 to Colette Turner for the Chad's Run organization. The Smith County Retires Teachers Association presents their scholarship to Miss Trinity Davis. The Smith County Cattlemen Association presents 3 scholarships this year to Miss Colette Turner, Miss Casey Malone, and Mr. Will Massey. The Smith County Farm Bureau is awarding scholarships in the amount of $1,000 each to Mr. Matthew Jones, Mr. Carson Pope, Miss Casey Malone, and Miss Colette Turner. The Southside Lions Club is awarding a scholarship this year to Miss Colette Turner. Citizens Bank will be awarding their scholarship to Mr. Kevin Bowles. The Carthage Rotary Club is awarding a scholarship in the amount of $1,500 to Miss Colette Turner. The River City Ball is awarding a scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Miss Trinity Davis. Smith County Bank is awarding a scholarship in the amount of $500 to Mr. Mason Ward. The Jamie Evans Memorial Scholarship will be recognizing 3 students this year. Jamie Evans Memorial Scholarship is in memory of Jamie Evans, who was killed in a truck accident in 2002 at the age of 16. Jamie was very active in FFA and 4-H, so this scholarship is based partly on participation in those 2 groups. The Jamie Evans Memorial Scholarship Organization is honored to give the 3 scholarships in the amount of $1,000 each in his memory to 3 very deserving recipients, which are Miss Casey Malone, Miss Colette Turner, and Mr. Carson Pope. The Gordonsville United Methodist Church Community Scholarship in the amount of $500 each will be awarded to Miss Charlize Hawthorne and Miss Trinity Davis. The Gordonsville United Methodist Comer McGuire Scholarship in the amount of $500 will be awarded to Mr. Will Massey. Wilson Bank and Trust will be awarding a scholarship to Mr. Mason Ward. The Riverview Regional's Volunteers will be awarding a scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Miss Morgan Valentine. The Jordan Hackett Memorial Foundation will be awarding scholarships in the amount of $1,000 each to Mr. Justin Key and Miss Allison Richmond. Smith County Celebrates will be awarding $500 scholarships. Smith County Celebrates was established to celebrate the history and heritage of Smith County and its residents. Their vision is to share their rural river community history to future generations, to celebrate global leadership from the citizens of Smith County, and to nurture and advance their future generations and leaders and promote tourism and sustainability of Smith County. Smith County Celebrate scholarships are awarded annually to graduating Smith County seniors whose emphasis on service and volunteering has been showcased throughout their high school years. Each recipient is awarded $500 to be used as they begin their higher education. In addition to receiving these scholarships, the students and their family will be honored at the annual Smith County Celebrates dinner, scheduled September the 19th, 2020 at the Smith County Ag Center. The winners of the $500 Smith County Celebrates scholarship are Ms. Kelsey Chapman, Mr. Jacob Lambert, and Ms. Samantha Carrick. The Lancaster Tubb Academic Scholarship in the amount of $4,000 will be awarded to Mr. Carson Pope. The Step Up for Down Syndrome Scholarship in the amount of $250 will be awarded to Ms. Taylor Overstreet. The Tommy Ray Memorial Scholarship will be awarded to Mr. Carson Pope. The Noon Rotary Club Scholarship will be awarded to Ms. Casey Malone. The Upper Cumberland Realtors Association will be awarding a scholarship to Ms. Abby Gotchkoff. The Delta Omega chapter of Beta Sigma will be recognizing Charlize Hawthorne with a scholarship. The Old Timers Baseball Association will be awarding 2 students scholarships in the amount of $2,000 each. The students receiving the Old Timers Baseball Association scholarships are Mr. Colin Howe and Mr. Kevin Bowles. And finally, the last local scholarship that we will be awarding today is the Beller Family Scholarship. The Beller Family Scholarship will be awarded to 5 students from Gordonsville High School that will be attending Tennessee Technological University in the fall. Those scholarships will be in the amount of $1,000 each. The students receiving the scholarships are Ms. Trinity Davis, Ms. Trinity Potts, Mr. Carson Pope, Ms. Casey Malone, and Mr. Will Massey. I want to thank you all again and congratulate you on a job well done and on receiving these scholarships. And I wish you all the best as you continue your secondary education, whether it be going to a technical school, a community college, a university, or going on to the military. We at Gordonsville High School are very proud of you and wish you all the best. Thank you.